What's up, guys? Six String Stanger. Welcome back to the channel. Today is an interesting day. We have a box guitar. It's in this box. I don't know. We'll go from there. Roll the beautiful beam footage, please. Thank you. Alright guys, so if this is your first time here, always remember I do have chapters down below. Get to where you want to be. First time here also, don't forget to subscribe, man, if you haven't subscribed already. We're trying to, we're going to go for another goal by the end of 2025. We're going to hit 20K. Holy crap, that sounds crazy. But it's very possible. So yeah, we're going to hit that 20K goal, but I can only do it with your help, so consider hitting that subscribe button. Anyway. Let's get right into this box that's in this box. Or the box that's in the box. Something. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys know right now. Thank you to Firefly. They did reach out. They asked me if I would like to do a video on this guitar. I said, okay. You know, because I don't know. I mean, I haven't opened it yet. I haven't looked at it. But I don't know if I would have bought this guitar, to be honest with you. But we're going to open it up. We're going to see what's in here, and, you know, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it on the thumbnail, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and play the music, please. Thank you very much for that. And let's just cut it open and see what we got. Got my cutting thingy. Yeah, here we go. Music. Right on time, right? Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I asked them when they reached out. I said, "Is this like a?" Because I've never seen anything like this. Okay. I asked if this is like an artist guitar. You know, I didn't know. And they said it's based off of a Gretsch. A Gretsch guitar, which I'll put the information up on here and you can check that out. But yeah, it's a Bo Diddley type thing. Oh my god. Come on now. It's a Bo Diddley. Diddley do. I feel like Ned Flanders, you know? You know, of course, we always get our truss rod adjustment tool and our little thingy that you plug it in with, right? So, I mean, you know, yeah. Okay. And it was red and gold, you know. Definitely different. That's what I told him. I said this should be different. You know, might get some views, might not. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and right into this headstock deal. But yeah, it's based off of a Gretsch. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. It's Gretsch G6138 Bo Diddley. Or 3B. I don't know. That's what this is based off of. So, you know, I don't know. Here we go. Damn beautiful headstock for sure. Look at that. Very nice headstock there. Man. Nice gold hardware on the back of the neck. It's all gloss black here on the neck, it feels like. Some people like that, some people don't. Looks like pretty good sized frets on this thing, too. Alright, let's, you know, of course you get your, you know, all the frets on here. Oh, this should be fun trying to pull this off. All frets on Fireflies, thus far that I've had, have all been the, oh my god, okay. Well, let's just... yeah, it's ripping every freaking place. Very, very pointy, okay? It's square. What do you expect? Oh my god, my arm's getting tired. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll try with the drum roll here. Okay. Well, no. Give me the clap. Bam, there it is. Thank you, guys. Okay. We ready for this? Give me the drum roll. Okay. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Now, looky there. Looky there. Look at those studio lights, guys. Sorry. Try not to get the studio lights in there so much. It's a very pretty guitar. I like the pickups. They're different. Check it, see if you can see them pickups. They're kind of cool. It kind of got like a P90 thing going on. Let's see if I can get these plastic things off here. Oh, yeah. Yep. Hang on. I almost got it. Oh, man. I thought I was going to get it in one swipe. Yeah, these are things that I should probably edit out of the video, right? But what's the fun in that, right? We like to see struggles. There we go. Okay. There you go. There's a nice little better look at it. Nice looking guitar. I mean, it's square. Okay? It is square. What I am curious about, the hell does this do? Because it looks like you got a volume, and maybe 2 volume and a tone down here. What the hell does this do? You get 3-way toggle. These are not, none of these are push-pull or anything like that. Very classy looking, you know, and give you the whole look there of the guitar. I do like the red and black effect, you know, kind of different. Definitely different. All right, so some of the specs here, it says here on their Firefly site, this is a mahogany body with a mahogany neck, and you also get a rosewood fretboard. This says stainless steel ball end frets. These frets are quite big, man. I'm going to say if they're not jumbo, they're at least medium jumbo, but they're very nicely done, very polished, as you can see right there. All right, so you also get Alnico 5 pickups in here. Very nice looking pickups. Are different looking, that's for sure. Kind of maybe a P90 look type of a pickup. But yeah, they let's see what else we got here. It has a bone nut up at the top here. I guess it's bone. It almost looks plastic, but I mean, it says bone. We're gonna go bone nut, and it has the it says stainless, or no, I'm sorry, nickel strings. Okay, let's check my balls here. Hey, we got colored balls, guys. We love colored balls here at this channel. If you're not into colored balls, then just get the hell out of here. Oh my God. Did we lose anybody? I mean, I like colored balls. Why wouldn't anybody else like colored balls? Okay, let's get her weight up here. See what we got as far as weight goes. Oh my God, it's kind of heavy. Yep. There we go. Ugh. All right, we're looking at a 9.32 right there. Little hefty, honestly. Pretty hefty. Pretty hefty little guitar. All right, guys, so I got everything turned up. I really don't know what this other knob does, but we're just going to go with this. See what we got here. So we are on the bridge pickup currently. See what we're pushing out. 10.43. Okay. Little low, but it's not bad, I guess. Middle selection, you're looking at a 5.21. And your neck will be pushing you at 10.4. So I would probably say that the neck and the bridge are probably the same pickup if I had to guess. All right, guys, so this does have 22 frets. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. Let's see what we're looking at as far as out-of-the-box straightness here. Holy crap. I don't even see, I barely see any daylight. If I see any daylight at all, it's about right here. But the rest of it is really pretty well straight on this guitar. Wow, that's bodicious. Bo Diddley-icious or something. I don't know. God, Ned Flanders, right? Alright guys, so this should be interesting. Give me a few minutes here to get her tuned up, and we'll see what kind of tones we can get out of this, or sound. I am kind of anxious to see what this does. Maybe this is just a volume pot for the neck. I don't know. But then what would you have these for? Can anybody tell me what this is? Please? Can somebody tell me what this is? Nobody's here. Well, you're here, but I don't care. Found out what this button's for. That's for your volume for your neck. So you got several different options. What I'm figuring out so far is that you have volume and tone that controls the bridge. Then you have volume and tone that controls here. But when you're in the middle position, you can control like a lot of different things. So you can control that tone for this bridge. You also have the other tone. I think. You'll go to the neck pickup here. Alright guys, so I got my headphones on so I can hear what you guys are hearing. Got my headphones on so I can hear what you're hearing. We just messed around with some of the clean tones. Very nice. Very nice clean tones on here. And these tone knobs, you can get all kinds of variations, man. It's almost like the volume has its own little bit of variation. I'm barely turning that knob back. You turn it all the way up, it gets a little more spanky. Or clear, crystally, whatever you want to call that. So we do know that it does the clean tones really well, but what does it sound like when it has distortion added to it? This should be fun. This is kind of like a bluesy type of guitar. Let's just see what it sounds like. You know, I mean, definitely a looker, and it does sound pretty good. I do have to say. These pickups are different. I did nothing to it as far as adjusting anything. I tuned it up one time. One time. That's it. Stretched the strings once and tuned it up. And that was it. Pretty impressive here. All right, guys, let's get right into the rhythm tone test here and see what we think of these pickups. So we're going to start out in the bridge position. Okay, everything's turned up here. So start out in the bridge position, and then we'll toggle in between. So here we go. Here we go. Let's go to the middle position. All right, and right to the neck. I just messing with my knobs. You know, I didn't tweak my knobs earlier. Hey, are these microphonic pickups? Yeah, these are microphonic pickups, just to make you aware. Just send Alnico 5. Does Alnico 5? I don't know much about pickups, guys. Alnico 5, can they be microphonic? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how things are made. I just know it got me because every time I turn, it's like moving and making sounds. So, anyway, let's go right to the lead tone test, huh? All right, let's go right into the lead tone test on the bridge. Here we go. Some of the worst playing you ever hear in your life. Here we go. Okay, right to the neck. And right to the neck. Did I say neck before? I'm gonna choke somebody by the neck here in a minute. Okay, let's go for the tuner test. I'm kind of anxious for this. Tuner test time.
Tuner test.
Alright guys, so this is the part where I just try to do a bunch of bends and try to knock it out from tune. So right now, we're pretty much in tune, and that's what we want to hear when we're done. So let's go ahead and see what we got, okay? Like I said, we're going for bending and not going for awesomeness here. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Are we in tune? It's the G chord. G string. String. Try it one more time. Isn't that great playing? Ready? Oh! It's the G string again. But, you know, I mean, it's the strings, but, you know, I ain't gonna fault the tuners neither because, look, it's pretty much a Gibson, or, you know, just a regular Les Paul type of headstock. How it's got the little tilt there and how all this... Ouch! How they got their bend right there, you know? They kind of tweak off to the side a little bit. Anyway, so, yeah. I'm not going to fault it for that. I mean, it is a fun guitar to play. It's just a very different shape. When I see this, I don't know, Bo Diddley, but listen, you know, I could see ZZ Top playing something like this too, you know? Kind of a different style, of course. The neck is rather chunky, I will tell you that. But as far as that G string goes, you know, just take some nut sauce and just smear it all over your nut there and you'll be good to go. What? You hear that? What? Here. What? Alright guys, so there it is, the Bo Diddley Firefly guitar. This will run you about $270 on the Guitars Garden website. I'll leave that down below, a link to this guitar. It is very different, man. I don't know if I showed the bridge close up. You see how the bridge kind of comes off? It kind of looks like a little bit of a Bigsby type thing. Kind of raise it off. Kind of cool looking, man. Very different. Very, I don't know. Kind of like, you know, Odin type of stuff, man. You know, classy, whatever you want to call it. I think it's pretty cool looking. It's not for everybody, I will say that. But, you know, as opposed to this, towards the other Bo Diddley that I did show. If I did show it, I did. If I didn't, I'm showing it now. You know, almost $1,900. You know, this pretty close comparison. I mean, I haven't played the other one. I can't say that for sure. But, you know, if you're wanting something different, this would probably be a way to go, right? Stayed in tune rather easily. I'm not, like I said, G-strings are G-strings when it comes to like a Les Paul type of headstock. Because we all know the G-string on a Les Paul style headstock just does not want to stay in tune. It's just something about that G-string, man. You know, it's just like a girl gets upset when she has her G-string, you know, and gets up in there and out of place. It just gets to be a mess. And then what do you do after that? I mean, God, you get pissed off. Just saying, it's just the way it is. So, anyway, yeah. So there it is. I don't know what else to say, man. It's square and it's red. You know, they could have done a yellow and it would have been like a SpongeBob guitar, right? But, you know, I mean, all in all, it's not bad at all. You got these ball-end frets you'll never have to mess with. Yeah, so whatever. Check one out if you want. If you don't, I don't really care. I don't care. Okay, you can actually see it sets really nicely in the, just a traditional type of guitar stand there. You don't have to worry about nothing there. Does pretty good that way, so that is pretty cool. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, drop a like down below. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, the next guitar won't be anything like that. Trust me. Trust me, okay? But it is different and very unique if you want one for your collection. Alright guys, I want to thank all my new subscribers here. Thank you for joining me and watching this video. Plenty more to come. This month's going to be nuts with the guitars that I have coming up. So yeah, make sure you subscribe because I have like 70% of you people that come in here, watch my videos, and you're not subscribed. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. If you're watching a video, why not subscribe so you can see every video? And then you be the guy that comes in and be like, well, gee, there's like 4,000 views. I didn't give him a chance to get nothing. Because there's 4,000 people before you that watched it, and there might have been only like 10 available of whatever I was demoing, and they already got it. And you're here, and you're too late. So, something to think about. Alright guys, don't forget to check out the Stanger merch shop below. Get yourself some Ditty merch. And, yeah, I already beat you to it, but, yeah. Alright guys, we'll see you in another video very soon. Rock on. Don't forget, it's all about the music. Later. Love ya.